Morning. It is Thursday, August 20th, and just thinking about a few things that might help with training, and some of that is how people warm up. And I've been very fortunate throughout my entire career. I'm basically days away from turning 55 years old, and I get up really early. Melissa and I have to get up. Averages about 4 o'clock in the morning, where she can get up, get downstairs quickly into the gym, train, and get to work. And then I have some of the morning crew usually start showing up by 5 o'clock. And so it's early. And as you get older, some of you guys will find out warming up becomes even more and more imperative. But warming up should always be part of the routine. Now, I'm not one of these people that thinks you need to make sure you choke a band to some piece of equipment in the gym and foam roll and do 30 minutes of agile leopard and all that. Mobility is important. I think doing these huge mobility workouts prior to trying to train is a mistake. That's a different conversation. What I try to incorporate in my warm-up, I'll give you an example, is bench press. I see more kids come into the gym when I was going to commercial gyms that couldn't bench press 225, and the first thing they do is they walk into the gym cold and put a 45 on each side and do 8 reps. Now, I don't know who came up with that concept, but it is not a good one. And I will tell you, at my strongest, when I benched well over 700 pounds, the first thing I did was not even touch the bar. I would go and do really lightweight. I'd do some side raises, do some light hammer curls, do some light shrugs, and some light pull downs. All those muscle groups, save the pecs and the triceps. Just get some blood flow and get things rolling. Just kind of wakes the system up. Then I'd get to the bar and I would do reps with the empty bar. And I just think that's one of those things that is a make or break. Now, you got to temper that with, when you go to a meet, how you're going to warm up. And so you're not going to have a pull down machine or a way to do some of those movements, but there are ways to do them. Instead of dumbbells, use plates, to do side raises and hammer curls. Do a bent row with the bar, shrug with the bar. All we want to do is get some blood flow and get some things rolling. So I think that's really imperative. And for me, when I was squatting at my heaviest, and that was in equipment, the first thing I would do in the morning is we were using the squat bars back then, the 25 kilo bars. I would do a set of 5 close stance, a medium stance, and then my competition stance. Then I would go to a plate, and then I would go to 100 back then, in my old APA days, and then all throughout the SPF days, primarily, we used pound plates. So I'm big about training how we're going to compete, so we used pounds. And because they used hundreds, we trained with hundreds as well. And so I would do 3 sets of 5, like I talked about with the stance. 145 I would do for 3, 245 I would do for 2, and then I would do a single at 345 and then start the process of getting into gear. And so those are just some things to think about. Like with the deadlift, we use the front squat and the trap bar to get ready to deadlift, but it's not uncommon for me to do a few sets of light leg extensions, sets of leg curls, some shrugs and some pull downs, again, just to get the body rolling, blood flow, and prepared for the training to come. So take the time to do that, get everything warmed up. A lot of times something that's sore, a little bit of blood flow and getting some of those light movements in is all that is needed to kind of ease and relieve some of that soreness and get you rolling. So anyway, give those a try and see if it works for you.